I gave you all my midnight thoughts, every secret that I fought, every scar I tried to hide. You were standing by my side. I built my world around your name, lit my heart into a flame. Believed forever, felt so close. Now I'm standing here alone. Was it real or just a lie? Did you mean your last goodbye? Tell me, was it all pretend? Was it all for nothing? Every tear, every touch. Was it all for nothing? Did I love you too much? Every promise we made now just echoes in vain. If you're gone without a fight, was it all for nothing tonight? I replay the words you said, they're still spinning in my head. You said we'd never fall apart. Now you're breaking my heart. I would have stayed through every storm, kept you safe, kept you warm. But you let the fire die and never told me why. Was I blind to what was wrong, or did you leave all alone? Was it all for nothing? Every tear, every touch. Was it all for nothing? Did I love you too much? Every promise we made now just echoes in vain. If you're gone without a fight, was it all for nothing tonight? If love was just a game to you, then I was just a move. But I was playing for keeps while you were playing to lose. Was it all for nothing? All the nights we held on tight. Was it all for nothing? Or did we just lose the fight? If loving you was wrong, why did it feel so right? Tell me, was it all for nothing tonight? The room feels colder than before. Your picture's hanging by the door. I trace your name across the air, but you're not really there. The clock keeps ticking way too loud. Memories scream through every sound. I close my eyes to feel you near, but silence is all I hear. Every night I make believe you're still lying next to me, but when the morning light appears, I wish you were here, right beside me. right beside me tonight, holding me close, making everything right. This car feels calling till you don't appear. Every breath I take says, I wish you were here. Maybe love was meant to hurt. Maybe we just made it worse. But even through the pain and fear, I still wish you were here. I wish you were here. Through the dark and the tears, through the silence I fear, through the passing of years. Even if you're gone somewhere, my heart keeps you near, and it still softly says, I wish you were here. I wish you were here, right beside me tonight, holding me close, making everything right. This heart keeps calling, but you don't appear. Every breath I take says, I wish you were here. You don't have to change your colors, don't have to hide your scars. Every crack just makes you brighter. I love you as you are. You don't need to chase perfection or be someone brand new. In a world that keeps on judging, I still choose you. When the mirror tells you lies and doubt is in your eyes, just remember what I see. I want you as you are. Every flaw, every scar. You don't have to shine like stars. You're already a work of art. Even on your darkest days, when you feel too far, I don't need a different heart. just hides the tears that I buried deep inside. I played the part they gave to me, said I'm fine, I'm doing great. But every night I face the truth behind a locked up gate. No more pretending I'm okay, no more running far away. The mirror showing who I am. I'm worn to truth, no more disguise, no more hiding from my own eyes. Every scar, every bruise is proof of what I've been through. If it hurts, at least it's real. I'd rather break than never feel. I'm torn, I'm bored, but I'm worn to truth. All the masks are falling down, piece by piece onto the floor. I'm tired of being someone else, I can't fake it anymore. Let the world just see my flaws, let them judge, let them choose. I've been living in the dark, now I've got nothing left to lose. This is me without defense, no more fear, no pretense. I'm worn to truth, no more disguise, no more hiding from my own eyes. Every scar, every bruise is proof of what I've been through. If it hurts, at least it's real. I'd rather break than never feel. I'm torn, I'm bruised, but I'm worn to truth. If honesty cuts like a knife, at least it's carving out my life. Better broken than a lie, better screaming than to hide. I'm worn to truth, standing tall, no more hiding, no more walls. Every scar I used to fear now reminds me I'm still here. I may bend, but I won't lose. This is who I choose. I'm torn, I'm bruised, but I'm worn to truth. I saw you shining in the dark, like constellations in my heart. Every step you took that night turned my shadows into light. You didn't know what you could do, just one smile I was pulled to you. Like gravity I couldn't fight, lost inside your light. Every word you softly say makes the world just drift away. I don't need the sky tonight, 'cause you're the star in my eyes, burning brighter than the night. When you're close, the world feels right, like I'm floating in the sky. Even when the dark arrives, you're the spark that keeps me alive. You're the star in my eyes. I'll still see your glow remain. You're the dream I don't deny, written in my midnight sky. You're the star in my eyes. No more lonely nights to hide. With you shining by my side, I can finally feel alive. Through the storm, through the cries, you're the hope I recognize. You're the star in my eyes. You were standing right beside me, but I was looking at the sky, chasing dreams that felt so shiny, while your tears were falling quiet. I heard your voice but never listened, felt your touch but let it fade. Now the silence feels so different since you walked away. I thought love would always stay, no matter what I did or said. I didn't see the cracks we made until your heart was dead. I was too blind to see what you were giving just a moment I could see what love was meant to be. You pulled me closer to the light, turned my darkness into bright. Every heartbeat felt brand new. You gave me a taste of heaven in the middle of my storm. Just one kiss was enough to keep my broken heart warm. If this is only a second, I'll hold it like a blessing. You gave me a taste of heaven, and now I'm left confessing. We danced between the stars that night, like we were made of silver light. Time was jealous of our flame, so it slowly stole your name. Now I replay it in my mind, the way your hand fit into mine. A memory too good to hide, but too beautiful to keep inside. You were the dream I couldn't stay, the light that slowly slipped away. You gave me a taste of heaven in the middle of my storm. Just one kiss was enough to keep my broken heart warm. If this is only a second, I'll hold it like a blessing. You gave me a taste of heaven, and now I'm left confessing. Maybe heaven isn't a place, the light that slowly slipped away. Even if you're gone tonight, you're still my favorite light. You gave me a taste of heaven, now I'm chasing what we had. Even if it's just a memory, it's the best I've ever had. If loving you was a lesson, then I've learned it well. You gave me a taste of heaven before I fell, before I fell, before I fell. You gave me a taste of heaven in the middle of my storm. Just one kiss was enough to keep my broken heart warm. If this is only a second, I'll hold it like a blessing. You gave me a taste of heaven, and I'm left confessing. I'm standing in a crowded room, but silence follows me. Every face just passes by, like I'm a ghost they'll never see. I trace the cracks along the wall, like they understand my pain. Searching for a place to rest, but every road feels the same. I try to fit inside the frame, but I'm the color out of place. Every time I think I'm home, it slowly fades away. I feel like nowhere I belong, like I've been drifting far too long. Every door just shuts me out, every voice becomes a doubt. I scream but no one hears my song, in a world where I don't belong. through the dark like a spark in the night. Every broken shadow suddenly feels alive. I tried to hide the tremble in my veins, but every time you whisper I ignite again. You're gasoline on my shattered soul. Every touch makes me lose control.